All right, guys, let's get to the exciting part, which is putting it all together. Everything that we've learned here, how to create amazing copy, how to find all types of amazing advertisements, the best places to find inspiration from some of the top advertising minds in the entire world, right? So we are going to actually put together an ad here, and we're going to talk about exactly how I laid out an ad that I really used in my real business, right? And so, I have open here a business manager. This is actually where we create our ad, and it's great, right? So if we wanted to choose an image, for example, we're just going to choose a free stock image. We just chose a little ninja, obviously representative of the brand here. And what we see here is the ad actually updates in real time. This ad updates in real time, right? This is the URL that I would want to do. So let's do google.com, right? The headline could say, Google is amazing, right? And it's going to update in real time, right? This ad updates in real time. Google is amazing. And this is exactly what it's going to look like on the desktop news feed, right? You can also view it right here by clicking send notification to Facebook, and it will show you on Facebook what this ad actually looks like, right? And so here we see our page, right? Every ad actually runs from a page, like I've said a few times. And here we see the text, here we see the headline, and here we see the website URL. Right, and so this is very easy to do. The reason that I actually laid it out like this is because I really want to kind of break it down in a more methodical way, right? So anything that we do right here can obviously be translated directly into Business Manager in this section right here. Again, this is where we would choose our images. I'm just using a stock image just to kind of show you guys that it does update in real time and that we can view it exactly how it's going to look on mobile, desktop, feature phone, instant articles, right column. Everywhere that you can view an ad, it will show you exactly what it looks like. So it's very, very well done. The mockups do update in real time. Okay, so let's go over the example. And so what we're doing here is we're actually kind of breaking down exactly how this ad is laid out. So this section, right, the beginning section of the text, which appears kind of at the top here, before you keep scrolling, or excuse me, wait, right, with a big explosion kind of to catch people's eyes. Before you keep scrolling, answer me this, right, with a little emoji. Why is it that even though people know e-commerce can change financial destiny, they don't go for it, right? Over 5,000 paying students all had the opportunity to refund their purchase of the Amazon FBA Ninja course and chose not to. Why? Right? So let's think about exactly what's going on here. First of all, challenge our frustration, right? It leads with a question. We're interrupting their pattern by saying, wait. Right? And then it leads with a question before you keep scrolling, right? It's asking you a very simple task. Before you keep scrolling, and if you've already read this far, you want to know, what they're actually gonna, what they're occupying your time for. Why is it that even though people know e-commerce can change financial destiny, they don't go for it? Right, and then here we go with the credibility authority statement, right? The social proof. Over 5,000 paying students all had the opportunity to refund their purchase of the Amazon FBA Ninja course and chose not to. Why? Right? And so here's the perfect place, the text that shows above the preview, right? Because you only have so many characters that actually show above the preview here. Why? And so this prompts people to actually click see more because people want to know why. Why could 5,000 people have refunded, well within their rights, but chose not to? Because of the value, right? Because of the private student group, because of the continued added content, because of the mentorship in the private group, because of all of the content in the course, because of all of the free resources that come along with the course, because of all of the bonuses, right? All of these things that people will learn as they kind of enter my ecosystem and learn more about me and about all of the success stories that have actually come about from this material that I've been creating and sharing with people. Is it because of the hundreds and hundreds of success stories of Ninja students making more than they ever did at their 9-to-5 jobs online? Why is the Amazon FBA Ninja course the fastest growing Amazon course available anywhere? I could tell you all of that, but I'd rather show you, right? So this is kind of, me additionally giving some more credibility, right? I could tell you all of that, but I'd rather show you. Don't take thousands of students' words for it, right? Again, another little kind of humble brag credibility here, and certainly don't take my word for it. Let me prove it to you, right? So this is kind of offering that I'm really not like some of the other people because people are constantly getting bombarded with advertisements related to this niche, and let me prove that I'm not like that. Let me prove that I'm actually going to put my money where my mouth is. Let me prove, through hundreds and hundreds of student testimonials and success stories that I am really actually teaching actionable, real data and real tactics and strategies strategies that people can implement and actually change their lives with, right? And then here we go with the time-sensitive offer. Today only, I'm offering a completely free training, right? Free. You never want to, add any friction. Don't make them pay. Never, from an initial advertisement, right? The top of the funnel, the kind of start of the value ladder, the start of the funnel journey into your ecosystem, never make them pay for something, right? People are not going to click on an ad if they see that they have to pay when, 9 other advertisers that are doing it better are giving them something for free, right? But once they've given their email, once you've kind of received some value from you, once they've got you emailing them, once you have them in a Facebook group, once you have them as a YouTube subscriber and things like that, then it's just much easier to kind of, once you have a relationship built, once you have a little rapport, to actually sell them something in the future, right? So join our free training. P.S. You won't want to miss this. For the first time ever, I'm showing you a real product I currently sell that makes $30,000 per month like clockwork, right? So this is playing into a very common kind of a desire of people who are interested in Amazon. People who are interested in Amazon want to see already successful products. People that are interested in Amazon want to see, the type of thing that they could sell, so it's more tangible to them, so they can kind of feel it and see it more so themselves, and so then they can start to, think about what their potential product could be for them to start earning, $30,000 a month and quit their jobs and things like that. So here we go. Obviously, is the image 1200 by 628 with less than 20% text. We see the display URL here, officialkevindavid.com. The link headline, right? Today only, free Amazon training for beginners. Again, a little bit of scarcity here, and very much so emphasizing the fact that it's free. And then the link description, the secondary point or benefit. Are you tired of working for the man, going to the same 9-to-5 job day after day after day, right? And again, another pain point for people who are working that 9-to-5 job, just kind of the monotony, the tediousness, and kind of the similarity of each day. It kind of blends together, and people just start to not looking forward. They start to just not be kind of looking forward to their lives, and that's a very dangerous thing that I experienced myself when I was working as an accountant, right? So we lead with the number one challenge or frustration. Targeting, which is creating financial freedom. Credibility statement, 5,000 paying students that could have refunded but chose not to. Why is that, right? Makes them curious. It must be the value. And then we lead kind of into a very clear call to action. You always want to tell people what to do. Never make it ambiguous at all. If they don't know they're supposed to click, they're not going to click, right? Today only, free Amazon training for beginners. Join our free training here, kind of with some arrows here with the link. I always like to include the link one time in kind of the text, and then also obviously in the call to action. If they click anywhere on the image, they'll also go to our link as well. And so that is it, guys. That is everything, putting it all together. We learned about so many different ways to find amazing advertisements from top marketers and top advertisers in the world. We talked about how to hook people in, how to get people interested, how to advertise free value, how to get people into your ecosystem, right? We talked about how to make killer ads that convert like crazy. We learned about what type of images to include. We learned about psychological tricks, how to play into human emotion, how to use marketing tactics to kind of create scarcity and urgency, and actually take people to prompt people to take action, because it's very easy for people to procrastinate and put things off, right? We learned how to make a Facebook ad the right way, and all kind of the essential elements that we need to include. And we talked about a ton of resources of how to find real ads that people are making work, right, guys? And so in the following module, we are going to talk about how to create something from nothing. We're going to talk about how to make a full-time income using only Facebook ads, even if you don't have your own product, even if you don't have your own service, if you have nothing to sell of your own, right? And even if you have almost zero money to get started. We're going to talk about how to make a full-scale business and earn a full-time income, and how you can make more money than the average American with just 4 phone calls. So I hope you guys are excited for that. This next module is going to be seriously ridiculous. I've been planning it for literally a year, and all of the data that you are going to learn in this next module is going to completely change things, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this module on how to create ad copy and creatives that convert like crazy. Now we are actual expert copywriters, and we're going to apply this to create some killer ads that are going to explode our profits, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and let's get to the next.